Alright.
Hey everybody. So, sorry I've disappeared for a little while. After protesting and doing lots of activism, it's nice to just enjoy life, especially life outside the cult. As you can see, we are here in a beautiful canyon, in Texas. And I haven't seen any JWs, so that's amazing, because they're all at the meeting, and they're all at their carts, just standing there while we're out living life. And any JWs watching this, you can live too.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit around waiting for things to be better on the other side, because it's not going to happen. We've got better right here, right now. So, and oh yes, I also have my guest here, Chris.
Hello.
Yeah.
How you doing? Nice to be on holiday. Yeah, after all our hard work in London, I decided to book myself some last-minute plane tickets and come and see Texas. So I got my tourist hat, got my bottle of water. You guys need this if you ever come out here in the desert.
Yeah.
But this landscape, unbelievable. I mean, it's crazy. Like up in the visitor centre, they've got all these bones and fossils and things of animals long extinct, but a lot of them are the predecessors to the animals we have today. But of course, Jehovah made them all, didn't he?
Jehovah didn't make shit.
No, he did not. But that's the thing. We just thought, there's not a great deal to add to the whole Jehovah's Witness story at the moment. I know there's a few things going on. Obviously, there's lawsuits where the governing body has been named, and we hear there's an announcement of some kind at a meeting this week that's going to kind of encourage the witnesses to not go to the police or not tell them when asked about the policies and things, which is strange, but I don't know too much about that. So if any of you guys do know, can you drop a little comment to any links, any information, because we've been struggling to find it. We're out in the middle of nowhere, so anyone can help with some info on that. I'd love to know about it.
Yeah.
But I just thought we'd have a step back from the JW thing and just enjoy life and nature, and just what a place.
Yeah. Because activism can start to take a toll on you. You can't just be consumed by it, and that's what I tend to do. I tend to get into activism.
That's the biggest bug I've ever seen. If that flies over here,
bird.
I'm running.
You're running where?
Okay, you guys didn't see that. I don't even know what that was. What was that?
It was massive. It was like
this big. This big black flying bug, and it
It was like a bird-sized bug, wasp of some sort.
Nature's scary sometimes.
Yeah.
So what have we seen? So in Texas so far, I've seen some cool nature. No, we just saw a tarantula. That was cool.
Yeah.
So someone would get heebie-jeebies with that one, but there's me
awesome.
poking it to see if it's alive, and it was.
Yes, he kept thinking that it was dead and it was upside down, but it was very much alive and right side up.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm not used to your crazy wildlife.
Yeah. It's really nice right now, though, because the clouds are we got a little bit of clouds just right, so it's not boiling hot.
It's hot.
Yeah.
It is hot. But actually, guys, let me just show you something, just to give you an idea of where we are. We thought we'd sit here and see it, but maybe get a better view of this place. So we're what's this place called? This canyon? Palo Duro Canyon in Texas. But this place is vast. I mean, it's 220 miles. This canyon, absolutely vast. And we found in here a nice big cave, so we're going to go and explore that in a moment. But we just thought we'd share it with you. So hopefully you like a little bit of insight into the goings on when we're not protesting. So I'm trying to get the camera back right.
It'll be good.
But your channel, you talk.
Yeah. I've said all that I can say about this.
All right.
It's beautiful. It's enjoyable to just take a step back, but I am not ever going to throw in the towel and stop. Obviously,
No, we can't until the job's done, really. So
yeah,
I'm up for it the long haul.
Yeah,
but coming out of London protest, we get a lot of feedback from Jehovah's Witnesses. Actually, we had people messaging through saying thanks for coming, and they've seen us at the protests and things like that. But one of the things I really notice is people who are ex-JWs and maybe struggling, feel like they're on their own. They start reaching out a little bit more after big events.
Yep.
So a shout out to all of you. You're not alone. We're one big family. We're all here to support you. Obviously, sometimes we go off grid a bit. We've got our own lives to be doing. But I just want to say, I think it's important that you stay in touch with what's going on in the organisation and obviously supporting others. But do remember, just get out there and enjoy life. And there's so much out here,
Right. It's easy to get. It's easy to get trapped in your little bubble where you're comfortable, especially. Say in your own hometown, in your own house, just kind of get wrapped up in. But
your daily life,
when you push yourself to get out and explore places and meet new people, you're a lot of us deal constantly with the pain of what we dealt with as JWs, and so getting out and just kind of broadening your horizons and seeing that there's so much more to life than they would have you believe, it really helps in the healing process.
Yeah. I mean, there's always something new, and that's the thing, life to me,
exactly.
very repetitive, same thing, and sometimes you just gotta, just bite the bullet and go for it. I mean, I spent the last of my money getting some plane tickets, and we've been doing this trip on
a penny, on the dime.
I got $4, and I'm gonna keep one as a souvenir, so $3.
Yeah, me too. I've been just Ubering every night and using that money to do stuff.
But I feel more alive than when I'm doing the rat race and going to work and getting up and going to work. And it's cool. So get out there, guys. Just go and enjoy what's around you. I mean, everyone. Coming here, Texas to you is home, and when you were over in London, the energy that you had, it gave me this new way of looking at my hometown,
and vice versa.
Yeah, and you
having him here and noticing things that I grew up with or grew up around, and he was like, "Wow, this is amazing," and then I start seeing it with different perspective, and you gain a new appreciation for where you're at and this
definitely.
world.
So try and do that where you can, guys. Enjoy it. You're out of the cult now, so keep in touch with it. Make sure you know what's going on and try and get those loved ones of yours back out. But don't let it consume you. Go out and enjoy the world. And all these dreams of paradise, well, it's right here. There's nothing in those pictures, in those books of paradise that doesn't exist now. So go out and enjoy it.
The zombies.
Well, the zombies in paradise, yeah. Yeah, so we call the resurrected ones the zombies.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank y'all for watching, and we are out.
So
hey, everyone. So we're out. It's kind of like a new video.
Okay.
So we're out in the sticks, in the caves. Look at that. And I've got Chris here, and we were discussing. We're doing some hiking. We're discussing the paradise images in the JW books.
And I'm getting angry about it.
Yeah, he's getting really riled up here.
I'm not riled up. I'm not. I'm just
kidding.
saying. Basically, in the what kind of animal is that?
What? Where? Me?
No, that noise.
Oh, that's a locust.
That's loud.
Yes. Imagine thousands of them all together.
Yeah, imagine if there
not
was
in Bible times. No, not in Bible times.
Okay.
No, like whenever they come in season.
Anyways,
okay, so
what were we saying? Oh yeah, we're talking about the paradise pictures.
Mm-hmm.
So in the paradise pictures, I remember Stacey just remembered there's one with a Native American.
Yeah,
right?
and so she's got the whole native moccasins and the whole.
She died before the Jehovah's Witness thing. Okay. So how has she been resurrected into the New Kingdom? Now, I remember as a kid I'd ask these kind of questions, and the answer was, well, we just don't know. The point is there enough space in the world for all of these people to be resurrected? Even from the 200 years 120 odd years that the JW's been going, let's go say 200 years. So you've got millions and millions and millions of people have died. They're all supposedly going to get resurrected unless they... I mean, the beliefs are confusing as it is. Even for me.
From when I was in, I remember them saying, well, everyone who died before finding out about, Jehovah's Witnesses, that they would be resurrected, and they would learn about Jehovah's Witnesses. Or they'd say about Jehovah. Well, why do they get a free pass? Why do they get all those people who did horrendous things before the Bible students, a.k.a. the first JWs, were formed in the mid to late 1800s? Why do they all get a free pass to come back, but the people who slam the door in the JW's face now, are going to be destroyed?
How come I don't get to come back?
Why don't I get to come back to that
I'm not doing anything
drab
wrong.
ass person?
No.
Hey, even in the pictures are drab though. I mean, even it's just a river with green grass and a lion.
Yeah, they
and
seem
the Japanese.
they seem to be somewhere in Colorado with a panda bear and a lion and a saber-toothed tiger. And to me,
and a Native American girl.
What started this was when I said, "How is this not paradise?"
Mm.
Okay, so this that you see here, this is paradise, isn't it? I mean, it's beautiful. It's
yeah, but it's a desert.
It's a desert.
And so for some reason they think that there's not going to be deserts in the new system.
Or maybe they just want to appeal to people who happen to live in, say,
Colorado.
Pennsylvania or
yes,
or London.
That's where it started, right? Was it in that area?
Yeah, it's all Penn State, isn't it? It's all up that way. I don't know. It's just a bizarre thing. But what got me thinking is, if there's that many people getting resurrected, let's just think on even since Jesus' time. So here's a fun fact. In Europe, I was looking at the royal family and the royal line. So every monarchy in Europe is a descendant of Charlemagne. So that's a fun fact. In fact, it's arguably they're also descendants of Muhammad, but that's a whole other story. But yeah, everybody in Europe, every European person, anyone with European blood, is a relative of Charlemagne. So if you think that all of those millions and millions, tens of millions of people, not even tens, hundreds of millions of people that are alive today descended from one person. So if everyone, even in that period of time, who has died gets resurrected, it doesn't add up. Like, there's not enough. The earth can't support this many people. I mean, it's a silly belief. So there must be some kind of, there must be terms and conditions subject to status. All the stuff, right? So how do you apply to be there? Because if you're certain people are going to get resurrected, certain people aren't. And what are they going to pull? Like, if you ever got the governing body to try and explain this, they'll probably come up with something like, if you're the wrong religion, you won't. I mean, they're just looking forward to everybody being killed, and they're doing the killing. So
yeah. Well, I mean, I always was told or believed that sure, there's probably going to be more people than possible, but anything is possible with Jehovah, right? Like.
No, it's not.
No, it's not, obviously. But that's what they tell you.
Yeah, that's what they say.
And like Jesus, he fed 1 million people with one fish or something like that. Yeah, and so that used to get dropped whenever I was asking questions about paradise, earth. Say, well, look at what Jesus did. So there'll be a way. I'm sure it'll work out.
Yeah. The thing that really stands out, even with the belief in the paradise and the resurrection, they keep going on about the resurrection hope. Mm-hmm. Where is the hope in focusing your entire life on death? Everything about your life is focused on what's going to happen when you die and what's happened to your dead loved ones, what's happened when the whole world gets completely destroyed. Forget about it. I mean, I'm finding myself here in this beautiful place, and this is a desert. Okay, it's barren, but look how many plants there are. Mm-hmm. Listen to all those little bugs, and there's snakes around here somewhere.
Birds, bugs, snakes. It's rich with life, right?
It is rich with life. But again, a JW mentality would be here going, oh well, of course we know that these fossils are just not evolution; they're just animals that die. I don't know. Everything's always about death,
and Satan.
They're
obsessed with Satan.
Yeah, I know.
I said that they should be called Satan SWs for Satan's Witnesses, and I put that in a group and JW group, and they didn't like that.
The thing though, I don't disagree on that though, because I really like Satan's music.
Well, it's good. Well, Satan's, he's a chill guy. He's just trying to do his own thing.
Yeah, he's not done anything bad. Even in the Bible, didn't
God
kill 2 million people before Jesus?
Right,
before
and then
Satan
the only people that Satan killed, was because Jehovah challenged him to.
I dare you to kill someone.
Yeah.
I've got it in my head that God sounds Texan.
Okay, so God is Texan now.
The Texans would have you believe that. So this is something I've noticed. So in England, people don't really believe in God, and if you go out to somebody say you're religious, they're like, well, I go to church at Easter or whatever. Here, every car has got a bumper sticker, Jesus saves, and you've got these billboards that just say believe, and like Jesus saves you, and love God, and it's grimy. It makes me feel
it's bad.
so cringe.
It's everywhere. It's very cringe.
God bless Texas and on everything. Everything
guns and God.
Yeah, guns and God. And that's the other thing. You'll get all these like churches, and then outside you've got the signs, and they've got bullet holes in them because people driving past shooting the signs.
God bless America.
It's a funny old place. It's a really great place though. If ever you get the opportunity to come to, if you're not from America, try and do what I do. I've not gone to a big city. I've never been to New York. I'd love to, but come and see nature, the landscape,
and the small towns and the authenticity. It's really cool. It's been amazing watching his face whenever he sees certain people with like mullets and certain
big
hats and stuff.
And a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
But it's even the nature here. On the way out to the canyon, it's a flat plain. It's just nothing but grassland with cows and stuff. And then suddenly, there's this 200-mile long canyon in the ground. It's crazy, and the changing landscapes, especially from Texas into New Mexico. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And if ever you want to do a road trip, guys, I mean, it's my first taste of America, but I'd recommend this area. It's absolutely stunning.
Yep.
And that train. I saw a train.
Oh, yeah, the train.
With 223 wagons, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Massive long thing. It
had
two engines.
Cars.
Yeah, 2 engines at the front, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the back. Don't get anything like that in England. It's crazy.
That was pretty freaking long. All right. Well, shall we go so that these other people can explore the canyon?
Yeah, let's
the
go
caves?
stop talking about God stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
Bye.